If you're looking for great chat sports content that's 100% free, give us a follow on Rumble, which you can see at rumble.com/NFL Daily, or you can subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/chatsportstv. Hit the sub button, follow us on Rumble. At the end of the day, man, it's all about providing free content. So coming up right now, we're going to get into a mailbag. This is the opportunity for y'all to ask me questions by using hashtag NFL, or you can super chat. First one's coming in here from Chualore. What is the 49ers' weakness? This might be a very unpopular opinion. I think right now their weakness is quarterback. I'm not a Trey Lance believer. People are going to hate on me for that. That's totally fine. I think that if right now Trey Lance has high upside, I'm not going to disagree with you there. But when you look at this roster from top to bottom, this is a win-now roster. And if Jimmy Garoppolo was there, I would actually have them listed as more wins now than what they have with Trey Lance. Is it a weakness? Yes. I know it's an unpopular opinion. But again, I'm not a believer in Trey Lance. Let's go to Trunier Estrada. What up, bro? Should the Patriots trade for Darius Slayton? I'm going to say no. I think when you think about New England, they already have their core guys. They got Jacoby Myers. They have their brand new receiver in Devontae Parker. I could actually see them moving on from somebody like a Nelson Aguilar. The issue with Darius Slayton is I know that there's a lot of rumors around him potentially getting dealt. I am going to sit up here and say that I believe that Slayton gets cut, that nobody trades for him, because 7th-round pick maybe is what I believe he's worth. What up, King Seahawk? What players could be breakout candidates or disappointments in fantasy this year? Love this question. Personally, one of my favorite breakout stars, and when I think of breakout, I'm talking like a league winner, somebody who really, really could just put you over the top, kind of like what Jonathan Taylor did last season. Now, if you're looking for more sleepers, my favorite sleepers are Pacheco, the running back from the Chiefs, also Romeo Doubs, wide receiver from Green Bay. But some breakout candidates, I'll say Allen Lazard deserves to be in that list. The fact that Devontae Adams isn't there anymore, he's going to be the number one receiver in Green Bay. If he gets 150 targets from Aaron Rodgers, there's going to be a lot of production there. I'll also look at a player like, I think Josh Jacobs could win some people leagues. If he gets as much work, like if he gets 250 carries on this Raiders offense, he's going to be a really tough guy to defend. Now, definitely has some injury issues, there's no doubt about it. From a disappointment standpoint, I think Tyreek Hill's numbers are going to go drastically down because he's not going to have Patrick Mahomes. I think Patrick Mahomes' numbers could actually go down here a little bit. And then I would say also at maybe running back, a guy that I am just scared to get anywhere near is Christian McCaffrey because of the injury concerns around him. Now, we talked about some of these quarterbacks. I said Patrick Mahomes, he's not my favorite quarterback. But I want to know from everyone who's tuning in right now to NFL Daily, who is your favorite QB? When you think of all of them from top to bottom, I would say right now in the league, I'm a Raider guy, so I'm going to rep with Carr because I know he helps out the team put up some W's. But in terms of what QBs I love watching the most, I love watching Josh Allen play right now. He is unbelievably entertaining to me. Joe Burrow, the command, and then I'm not a fan of Brady all that much, but you have to be able to respect the fact that this man is 45 years old, still going out there putting up some ridiculous numbers. Clarence says Carr, Jalen Hurts from currently rebranding. Let's go to Dolphin SFV. Are you a believer in the Dolphins this season? Yes and no. I think the Dolphins have a good team. I really, truly believe that. Their defense is probably middle of the road, but on the offensive side of the football, to me, they have a top 10 offense from a skill position standpoint. I'm a big fan of Mike Gesicki. I love Jalen Waddle. Tyreek Hill's an absolute freak. But for those of you that know, I don't like Tua. Tua, to me, is not going to work out. I know there's a lot of hype around Skylar Thompson. I'm not saying to put Skylar Thompson over Tua, but Tua is going to be the Achilles heel of this team. And even if Miami's able to win 8-9 games, if you had a top 15 QB, the Dolphins, to me, would almost be a lock to make the playoffs. UNC Panthers Sports, what's up, guy? Will the Lions make the playoffs? No. I'm sorry. I know there's a lot of attention around them because of Hard Knocks, and you get close to the team. And Detroit's always going to be a team that I root for because they just seem to be like the little brother in the NFL where nobody really takes them serious. Now, the NFC North is a weak division. I don't think that they're better than Minnesota, I don't think that they're better than Green Bay. They might be better than Chicago, and for the Lions to not finish last in that division, you could probably consider that a win. But if they get more than 6-7 wins, I'll be shocked. Now, y'all, I know a lot of y'all are going to be watching this video on YouTube, but remember, we also make content over on Rumble. The reason why I like our content on Rumble, it's ad-free, and when you're listening to a YouTube video and you put that video in your pocket, it ends the show. On Rumble, you can put it in your pocket and you can listen to it like a podcast. For me personally, that's the number one thing that I like about this place. Rumble.com/NFL Daily. Let's go to Miguel. What up, man? What punter will the Bills sign? You know, I actually don't know. I thought that they worked out a guy. I saw Marquette King tweeting at him like, I'm ready to win a ring. At the end of the day, man, punters are going to punt. I will be curious. The punter that was just released by Denver today, I can't think of his name. Who is it? Brett Kern's a good punter name. There's another guy. Whoever the Broncos released, that's definitely someone to keep in mind. But for the Bills, hopefully you don't have to punt all that much, right? Super chat time. What up, Jose? DC, Mitch, Raiders 13-3. What about the other game? Remember, there's 17 games now, Jose. Does that mean they're going 14-3 or 13-4? I would love for that to happen, obviously. However, with the offensive line concerns, with the defensive tackle concerns that I have for the Silver and Black, I still have them at a 10-7 record. Tough schedule, no doubt about it. But with over $20 million in salary cap space, only 4 teams can say that. As it stands right now, there is still a lot of room for growth for the Raiders. What up, Dolphin SFV? Friendly reminder, use hashtag NFL down in the comments to get those questions and comments on the show, or you can super chat like Jose just did. Let's go to Dole again. What do you think Cleveland does with Kareem Hunt? Here's the thing. Just because Hunt requested to be traded doesn't mean it's going to happen. The Browns want to win right now. And if I know that I'm not going to have Deshaun Watson through the first 11 weeks of the season, I'm going to try to really run the football even more. Nick Chubb is an incredible running back. He also has had some injury concerns throughout his career. So, you're in win-now mode. When you made that deal for Deshaun Watson, the Browns are in win-now mode. They have a very good, complete team. So, to me, I don't think that he gets traded. Yeah, a team could be interested. $6.25 million. He's going to remain a Brown as far as I'm concerned. So, a lot of people had the Browns potentially as a Super Bowl sleeper. The fact that Watson's not going to be playing until Week 12 against the Houston Texans, you want proof that the NFL cares about money? There you go. There's a great example. But I'm not going to have the Browns in the Super Bowl this year. I'm sorry. However, there's I would say legitimately 10 teams out there that I could make an argument for saying, hey, this team has a chance to win the Super Bowl, which that might be the most that I've seen in quite some time. So a lot of really good competition. Who's going to win the Super Bowl this upcoming year? If I don't get to your question during our NFL live show, always remember, I'm available on Twitter. I'm available on Instagram. You can always hit me up, slide in my DMs at Mitchell Renz 365. I know that it's easy to be able to connect with people like Everett, Carlos, James Hollister when we're doing these live shows. It's even easier, though, to get in contact with me on social media. After all, it is 2022. What up, Adam? Which NFL player gets cut that might be a surprise? Good question here. So when you say, surprise, I could say somebody like Jimmy Garoppolo is a player that I believe gets cut. Is that a surprise? Maybe not, because there's been so many rumors around it. However, somebody who is as good as Jimmy Garoppolo would be surprising. I'll throw out a name like Denzel Mims. I don't think he gets traded. I think the Jets just end up cutting him. Darius Slayton is absolutely another name to keep in mind there. Chuck Clark, I don't think he gets cut. Could be another player, though, that gets dealt. What up, Evan? You're next up here, my guy. Trade Alexander Mattison for Austin Hooper. Titans laugh in your face and say no. I do think that the Titans could be a team that's potentially interested in Mattison. And on Monday, there was a report that came out that apparently over 12 teams have called the Vikings or have shown some interest in the backup running back to Dalvin Cook. With the new regime there in Minnesota with Kevin O'Connell, Mattison just doesn't quite fit with what they're trying to do. They have Ty Chandler, they have Kene as well behind Dalvin. But no, this trade doesn't help out Tennessee whatsoever. Alec G, Cincinnati making it back to the Super Bowl, or is it finally Josh Allen's time to shine? I think it's Josh Allen's time to shine. I hate sitting up here and, looking at favorites and odds and all that stuff, But the Bills, to me, are an extremely, extremely complete team right now from top to bottom. And then I think Josh Allen is legitimately the best quarterback in the NFL from an overall talent standpoint. Yeah, I'm still going to bet on Mahomes. The Chiefs are a tough team. I think the AFC West, literally anyone can come out from there. But this is going to be Josh Allen's time. However, Cincinnati is no slouch. And I know that the Super Bowl hangover is a real thing. But there is something about Joe Burrow when he's in that huddle, when he's in that locker room, that he's about as cool, calm, and collected as it freaking comes. And for that reason, I don't think they make it back, but I don't think that they're going to have a bad season by any stretch of the imagination.